A resultant vector of two vectors under special cases. Resultant vector of two vectors under special cases. Number one, R is equal to root over a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. Equation 1, which is the magnitude of resultant vector of two vectors, vector A and vector B, acting at an angle theta. If vector A is parallel to vector B, comma, theta is equal to 0 degree, then what will be the formula of R? It will be maximum resultant vector R will be root over a square plus b square plus 2ab cos 0 degree is equal to root over a square plus b square plus 2ab into 1, since cos 0 degree is 1. Hence we get the expression of resultant vector, which is a plus b. Therefore magnitude of vector R equal to magnitude of vector A plus vector B. So this resultant vector will be R max, maximum resultant vector, not R. So initially we have to change that R, that is R max, maximum resultant vector R max will be equal to mod vector A plus mod vector B. This is the magnitude of maximum resultant vector, maximum resultant vector. If we draw the diagram, in this case theta equal to 0 degree means two vectors are parallel to each other. Vector A, this is what vector A, this straight line indicates vector A, and another vector which is vector B. They are acting parallel to each other. OP is the length of the straight line OP is denoted by vector A, and vector B is represented in magnitude and direction by the straight line OQ. And if we add them, if we add vector A and vector B, in that case we get maximum resultant vector, and maximum resultant vector R max will be represented in magnitude and direction by the straight line OS. According to the diagram or mathematical expression, R max is greater than A and also R max is greater than B. That means maximum resultant vector will be greater than both the vectors A and B. Now if we find the direction of maximum resultant vector, that is tangent of phi, where phi is the angle at which maximum resultant vector R max acts with vector A. Tan phi equal to b sin theta divided by A plus B cos theta, and here vector A is parallel to vector B, theta equal to 0 degree, putting the value b sin 0 degree divided by A plus B cos 0 degree equal b into 0, since sin 0 degree is 0, divided by A plus B into 1, since cos 0 degree is 1. So finally we get 0 divided by A plus B. 0 by anything is 0, therefore tan phi equal to 0. Therefore phi equal to tan inverse 0. Now we know that phi tan inverse 0 is 0, therefore phi equal to 0 degree. Phi is the angle at which maximum resultant vector acts with vector A, and we get phi as 0 degree. So hence it is proved that vector A is parallel to, that is maximum resultant vector theta is equal to 0 degree, and maximum resultant vector R max will be parallel to vector A, and R max vector will be parallel to vector B. So finally we can write for two vectors, vector A and vector B, acting in the same direction. Two vectors A and B are acting in the same direction, means they are acting parallel to each other and along the same straight line, acting in the same direction, comma, the magnitude of resultant vector, magnitude of resultant vector will be will be equal to sum of magnitude of the two vectors, vector A and vector B. That means mod vector R max is equal to mod vector A plus mod vector B. Two vectors, and this maximum resultant vector acts along the direction of the two vectors. That means this maximum resultant vector will be parallel to both the vectors A and vector B. Therefore, if vector A is parallel to vector B, then maximum resultant vector R max vector, magnitude R max will be equal to mod vector A plus mod vector B, and R max vector, maximum resultant vector, will be parallel to vector A, and R max vector will be parallel to vector B. Number 2, minimum resultant vector. We have to find the expression of minimum resultant vector. First, we can write down the expression of magnitude of resultant vector of two vectors A and vector B acting at an angle theta. R equal to root over A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta. Equation 1. If theta equal to 180 degree, that is if theta equal to 180 degree, then what will be the expression of R? R equal to root over A square plus B square plus 2AB cos 180 degree. Since cos 180 degree is minus 1 is equal to minus 1, we can write root over A square plus B square plus 2AB under bracket minus 1, because cos 180 degree is minus 1. Finally, we get R min. This resultant vector will be minimum resultant vector R min. So we get R min equal A minus B. This is the formula of minimum resultant vector. Therefore, magnitude of vector R min equal mod vector A minus mod vector B. If we draw the diagram, vector A is acting towards right, and vector A is represented in magnitude and direction by the straight line OP, and vector B is acting in the opposite direction from the same point, and vector B is represented in magnitude and direction by the straight line OQ. O is a common point, and angle between that two vectors is 180 degree. That means two vectors are opposite to each other. Now, if we find the direction of minimum resultant vector, then tan phi equal to b sin theta divided by a plus b cos theta. Theta is 180 degree, therefore b sin 180 degree divided by a plus b cos 180 degree. We know that sin 180 degree is 0, so b into 0 divided by a plus b cos 180 degree is minus 1, that's why b into minus 1, and we get 0 divided by a minus 1, and we know that 0 divided by anything is 0, hence tan phi equal to 0, phi equal to tan inverse 0, therefore phi equal to 0 degree. So therefore vector R min, minimum resultant vector, will be parallel to vector A, and R min is opposite to the smaller vector, vector B, opposite to vector B means smaller vector. Opposite or antiparallel to vector B. Here A is a greater vector, B is a smaller vector. Thus, for two vectors in this case in the diagram vector A and vector B are acting in the opposite direction and minimum resultant vector, that is vector r min, will be represented by the straight line OS in magnitude and direction, and vector r min is opposite to smaller vector B. Thus for two vectors vector A and vector B acting in the opposite direction, comma, the magnitude of the minimum resultant vector will be, that is mod vector r min will be equal to the difference of the magnitude of the two vectors vector A and vector B, and it will be and acts in the direction of the greater vector, that means in the direction of vector A. Therefore, vector r min will be parallel to vector A and vector r min will be opposite to vector B. Vector r min, and number 3 is resultant vector of two perpendicular vectors. Resultant vector of two perpendicular vectors. R, we are writing the formula magnitude of resultant vector r equal to root over a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. Equation 1 again, same as before. If theta equal to 90 degree, if a vector A is perpendicular to vector B, that is theta equal to 90 degree, then r will be equal to root over a square plus b square plus 2ab cos 90 degree equal to, since cos 90 degree equal 0, root over a square plus b square, which is r, magnitude of resultant of two perpendicular vectors acting at the same point simultaneously. So r equal to root over a square plus b square is equal to square root of sum of square of magnitude of each vectors. Now if we draw a rectangle or parallelogram, in that case what name of the rectangle is OPSQ, and vector A is represented in magnitude and direction by the straight line OP, and vector B will be represented in magnitude and direction by the straight line OQ. Theta equal to 90 degree. Vector A is perpendicular to vector B, and resultant vector will be acting along the diagonal OS. Vector R is acting along the diagonal OS. Now you have to find the direction of R. Vector R, let vector R acts at an angle phi with vector A. So tan phi, what about tan phi, equal B sin 90 degree, that is B sin theta divided by A plus B cos theta. Here theta equal to 90 degree. So B sin 90 degree divided by A plus B cos 90 degree. b into 1 because sine 90 degree is 1 divided by a plus b into 0 cos 90 degree is 0. So therefore tan phi equal b by a. Tan phi equal b by a. Therefore phi equal tan inverse b by a. This is the angle at which resultant vector acts with the vector A's. If vector A equal vector B, vector A perpendicular to vector B and vector A equal vector B, then R min will be root over a square plus b square equal because two vectors are perpendicular, so root over a square plus a square since a equal to b. Therefore we get R as resultant vector will be equal to root 2 times of a, root 2a. And if we find the direction tan phi equal to b by a, so that is 1 since b equal to a. Therefore phi equal to tan inverse 1. Tan inverse 1. Therefore phi equal to 45 degree. That means if we draw a square and two adjacent sides indicate two equal vectors. So the square is OPSQ. Two adjacent sides, vector A and vector B, are represented by two adjacent sides of a square, and theta is 90 degree. OPSQ is the square because two vectors are equal and perpendicular. So our resultant vector acts at an angle 45 degree with vector A and vector B also. So resultant vector acts symmetrically with respect to vector A and vector B. Provided two vectors are perpendicular and they have the same magnitude, vector A perpendicular to vector B and vector A will be equal to vector B. Number 4, resultant of two equal vectors acting at an angle 120 degree. Resultant of two equal vectors acting at an angle 120 degree. So first of all we can write down the magnitude of resultant vector R. R equal root over a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta, which is again equation 1. If theta a equal b and theta equal 120 degree, then R equal a square plus 2a square cos 120 degree. Root over 2a square, since cos 120 degrees minus half, root over 2a square plus 2a square minus half, cos 120 degrees minus half. Therefore 2a square minus a square. Finally we get R as R will be equal to a. Therefore R will be also be equal to a b. Therefore R equal to a equal to b. If we draw the diagram, two vectors A and B, two equal vectors are acting at an angle 120 degree. Resultant will be acting along that diagonal. OPSQ be the parallelogram along OP. Vector A is acting along OQ, vector B is acting, and along the diagonal OS vector R acts. 120 degree is the angle at which vector A is acting with vector B, and they have the same magnitude, vector A equal to vector B. In that case, resultant vector will be acting at an angle. And now if thus therefore two equal vectors acting at an angle 120 degree have the resultant equal to either of the two vectors. That means R will be equal to A or B, and we assume phi is the angle at which vector R acts at an angle vector A, and we can prove that phi will be equal to 60 degree. Tan phi equal B sin theta divided by A plus B cos theta equal B sin 120 degree. So in place of B we can write A, since B equal to A sin 120 degree divided by A plus A cos 120 degree. A, since sin 120 degree equal root 3 by 2 and cos 120 degree is minus half. So A into root 3 by 2 divided by A plus A under bracket minus half, because cos 120 degree is minus half. So root 3 by 2 into A divided by A by 2. So therefore tan phi equal to root 3. Therefore tan phi equal root 3. Therefore phi equal 60 degree. Phi equal tan inverse root 3. Therefore phi equal 60 degree, means resultant vector of two equal vectors acting at an angle 120 degree will be acting at an angle 60 degree with vector A, and also it acts at an angle 60 degree with vector B also. In the diagram, two equal vectors acting at an angle 120 degree have their resultant either equal to either, and also acts at an angle angle of 60 degree with vector A.